Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. And everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. Hi, how are you doing? What's up? What do you know? What do you say? What's happening? Oh, my gosh. Run, 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 run. I made it. I made it. Don't know how long I'm going to make it, but I made it. Oh, my. I think I got something. I don't know. Really weak. So I don't know. I can breathe. Oxygen's good. Not terrific, but it's good. Just like real weak, like I'm walking in cement. I hope it passes soon. Okay, so anyway. Oh, man, what's happening? Okay, ground rules. Not a kid show. You got crumb munchers, rugrats running around. Time to put them for a nap. Take them outside. If it's nice out. YouTube. No, not YouTube. Xbox, PlayStation, all that other crap. It's not for kids. Not for kids. So, oh gosh. This has really been a busy week, I'm telling you. Oh, people, well, why haven't you, I haven't heard from you for a while. I haven't heard from you for a while. Well, when you get over like 100 emails every day, and you got to go through them all and do stuff, and it's just all with the radio station. I'm not complaining. It's just there's a lot of artists that are starting out that want their music played. So they send me their music. But and it's in a format that I have to convert, and they don't give me a picture, so it'll show whenever they're, that I'm playing their song, and they won't give me ISRC code. That's a code so they can get royalties and get paid, and so I got to keep emailing. Hey, you forgot this. Hey, you forgot that. And some of them just like, what's an ISRC? I'm like, oh my God. How you expect me to play? I can't play your music if you don't show me how you're going to get paid. So, an ISRC code is what makes it legal for me to play your music so you get paid. Because if I played music without one, you'd just slam me for copyright infringement. Something like that, so we don't play, Chuck don't play that. So that's it. What else is happening? So, Twitter news, Jonathan Goldman, he got verified. And at long last, it's finally infrastructure week. So he got a couple good things. Well, what's this? Oh my gosh, Matt Getz. How about that? That is some like jaw-dropping news. Like that, jaw-dropping news. Matt Getz. It's sex trafficking. Wow. And then I hear he was on Tucker Carlson last night or something, and he implicated Tucker Carlson. That, hey, Tucker, you knew she was young. You knew I was doing this. I mean, it's like a mission right out in the open, So, anyway, Tucker's help. Not Tucker, but Matt Getz is sinking his own ship. He's helping the FBI left and right because he can't shut up. He thinks he knows more than they do and more than everybody else. And then he turns around and says, well, I'm not thinking about running again. I'm going to be an announcer on a right-wing radio station or something, right-wing something, media outlet. Come on, man. Drives me crazy. And, there's a lot of decent Republican people out there, It's just like the sickness with these Republicans just gets worse and worse and worse. Now tell me, this cop that killed Floyd. Do you think he's a Democrat? No, I don't. Shit, man. Shit, man, Democrats, all they want to do is grow pot and get high, man. You know, it's like, hey, let's go get fucked up, you know. I'm sorry, but that's, you know, it's been like that since the 60s. And then blaming these Black Lives Matter protesters and Antifa, you know. You know, crowds get so big you don't know who's who. You get the anarchists in there, we're just going to go mess some shit up. They're going to get blamed for it. You know? It's crazy. And then you got all these voter rights things going on, trying to keep people from voting. Well, you know what? If they follow all the rules and they still get crushed, they ain't got no excuses. So, folks, strap it on. Strap it on, baby. Carry 10 things of ID, put your Depends on, and bring a gallon of water. That's all I got to say. And vote anyway. You know, they're so stupid. They think that's going to deter people from voting. It's going to make them mad. People that haven't voted before. Just like me. I'm pretty much hostile. Can't go nowhere. Code came out the minute they said you can't go nowhere. I'm like, what do you mean I can't go nowhere? Oh, well, I can't go anywhere anyway. But so what? What do you mean I can't go nowhere? So what's this? This is something new I didn't know about. McConnell. Fox News 19 hours ago. McConnell says, I'm not going anywhere after Kentucky passes Senate vacancy law. McConnell's support had sparked speculation that he might retire before his current term ends. Senate Minority Leader, yeah, I like that, Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, Republican from Kentucky, said Tuesday that he has no plans to retire before the end of his current term in office, despite his recent support of a Kentucky bill governing how state leaders would fill vacant Senate seats. Well, here's the thing he's got to worry about. His wife's being investigated because she has family with China, and they were doing some deals there. So, maybe if the shit gets too thick, then McConnell might be forced to retire. We have to wait and see, folks. We have to wait and see. But then you got these other yahoos. You know? Would you want McCarthy or Cornyn, John Cornyn? I don't know. Cornyn's so dumb, you know. He might be able to work with him. You know? He don't look like, you know, a hardliner Trump-a-maniac. Like these other ones are. You have to see. Biden's in Pennsylvania today, pushing his infrastructure, you know, which is cool. They said, hey, people under $400,000 a year, that's pretty reasonable. $400,000 a year and less, you know. You have to be carrying some pretty heavy salary there, you know. $400,000, you know. I'm wondering even if, like, some businesses, like car dealers, and I don't even know if they would clear $400,000 a year. You know, those kind of businesses. So, did you get your Biden bucks yet? My daughter kills me. Dad, did you get your Biden bucks? No, not yet, Courtney. Oh, Lordy Lord. So, back to this. The Kentucky State Legislature overturned Governor Andy Beshear's veto of the McConnell-backed bill, which requires the governor to appoint a replacement of the same political party of their predecessor if a Senate seat is vacated. McConnell's support had sparked speculation that the longtime senator, 79, He looks like he's 102. Could leave office before the end of his current 6-year term. They still need to invest. How they win re-election, I have no clue. We all knew this. This is from The Hill. Okay, Fox. That was Fox News 19 hours ago. Who wrote the damn thing? Thomas Barabi. Okay, he wrote that. About Mitch McConnell, published 20 hours ago. Okay, everybody happy? We be happy. Yep. Ugh. So, says politics. Hill, most Americans approve of Biden's handling of coronavirus. Disapprove on immigration. Well, they'd disapprove on immigration if Trump was in there too. I mean, they did the whole time Trump was in there about ripping their kids away from their families and stuff. I don't know. Sergeant Papa Bear, this is Twitter news. I wonder if Getz is about to be very generous again to the former 17-year-old high school girl in order to buy her silence. I wonder if she's still 17 years? Is this just like recent? I don't know. I haven't been following. It just got dumped on me like this morning when I opened up the Twitter Pandora's box. You know? Well, who knows? Okay, Molly. Okay, here. Molly Rogers is replying to, oh no, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Remember her? Remember all the conspiracy theories and lies like Trump-Russia collusion and propaganda that the media has spread around? Take it from me, rumors and headlines don't equal truth. I stand with Matt Getz. Marjorie Taylor Greene, look out, Metz is coming. Matt Getz is coming for you. Molly Rogers says, does it physically hurt your skull when these idiotic little ideas bounce around up there unprotected by the constraints of logic and reason? Molly Rogers is pretty good. Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're still trying to get rid of her. I wonder if she made another motion to adjourn as soon as they opened up. That's her big thing. Since she got bounced off the committees and everything else, she's like she's a lame duck congresswoman. You know, instead of her doing her interrupting destructive shit, maybe she ought to try to write some bills or something that's going to help people. I don't know. Maybe does she know how to write? Ooh, low blow, low blow. I don't know. Quit bashing these people. You know, like Trump said, there's good people on both sides. Not when it comes to white supremacists and all that other shit. I don't even want to talk about that. Oh, here you go. James wants to know, would you run naked through a mall for $2 million? Now that's a thought for today. Would you run through a mall for $2 million? Yes, I would. Naked through a mall. Well, I don't think I'd run. I think I'd walk. Matter of fact, I think I'd walk very slowly. You'd have to get me there, though. You know. But yeah, I'd do it for $2 million. Because all the malls here are closed. They all closed. I don't know how many malls are open around in the United States. I know everywhere around this area, the malls have closed left and right. Even brand new ones that were like brandy new. That's a new word. Brandy new. 5 years ago, closed. Bankrupt. Amazon killed them. You want to blame somebody for malls closing? Amazon. Amazon and Walmart. You can get any kind of shit you want from either one of those. What I like to do too when I'm shopping, I'll have one tab open Walmart, one tab open Amazon. And they must talk to each other because then I compare prices. And they're pretty close. You know. It's so funny though. It's people like, they fall into that trap scheme. Be a seller on Amazon. Make tons of money. So they go buy this shit from, like, they were saying they were buying it like from Target or someplace and then putting it on Amazon. You know their prices are higher because they're trying to make a buck. You know, people look at the giant vendors and everybody else, you know, even the direct links to China and Indonesia and Bangladesh and all that other shit. India. And see the price of like $3, and then they go down and this poor little vendor guy, he figured he fell sucker to this. Be a seller on Amazon, and it's $29.95. Sorry, bud, ain't gonna work. So, another scheme to get your money. So, yep. Okay. Oh, this is just not going to fly with the Republicans. Oh my God. They're already against the Democrats, or with, you know, pounding the Democrats about, oh, Joe Biden's a Chinaman. Well, look at this. Aha. This is from The Hill at 11:24 a.m. today. NASA and China exchanged information on Mars orbiters. Well, they got one up there too? Oh, listen to this. NASA sought congressional approval to coordinate with China's space agency and obtain information about the orbit of China's Mars rover, the space agency's acting administrator said last week. SpaceNews.com reported Tuesday that Steve Jurczyk made the comments during a meeting of the Federal Aviation Administration Commercial Space Transportation Advisory Committee. Let's do this again. This is man. Okay. Federal Aviation Administration's Commercial Space Transportation Advisory Committee. Try to put that on a plaque. Jeez, oh man. Let's see, even if you do the acronym, FAACSTAC. That doesn't even spell a word. Okay. On March 23rd, telling the committee that his agency took the action as part of efforts to avoid collisions with U.S. spacecraft. Okay, most recently we had an exchange with them on them providing their orbital data, their ephemeris. Hey, this is Mangled News, folks. You got to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? I'm not freaking like Walter Cronkite, all right? I keep saying that. Think of somebody else. Roger Mudd. Okay. Are you happy now? Okay. Ephemeris data for their Taiwan 1 Mars orbiting mission, so we could do a conjunction analysis around Mars with the orbiters, he said, according to the website. NASA confirmed the administrator's comments in a statement to SpaceNews.com, adding that it coordinated with several countries to cut down the risk of collision or other issues around Mars. Them poor Martians, they're probably sitting there looking up like, what the hell are these crazy Earth people doing? This one got this sign, this one got that sign. This one's flying a flag. What do they want? And they send all these stupid machines. There ain't nobody here to fix them. Didn't even give us a flat tire so we could fix it in case it got a flat tire or stuck in the mud. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Health. It's from the Atlantic 19 hours ago. Another one. No author. The fourth surge is upon us. This time it's different. Okay. I can't. Okay, just let me look up and make sure I got enough time. I can't read her mind, but if I were Walensky, I'd be scared because those who are not protected through vaccination or past infection are still at grave risk, a fact that may be overshadowed by all the good news, even as our vaccines continue to work very well against it. The particular variant we're facing in this surge is both more transmissible and more deadly for the unvaccinated. Throughout this pandemic, Americans have become used to asking one another to pull together and enact mitigations for everyone's benefit. One of the slogans for mask wearing was, "My mask protects you and your mask protects me." Although we were always polarized and the effects were always unequal, our mitigations helped those who could work from home more than essential workers who made that possible, at least theoretically. We were all in it together, even if some of us did not act like it. Oh, boy. You see this appeal to the collective good in the many discussions around achieving herd immunity, too. A goal that will protect us all. That's still true to some degree for the future, but it was always an oversimplification. Now with uneven but increasing rates of vaccination, understanding how these divisions, these or those, whatever you say, work is even more important, starting with herd immunity. See, Trump wanted to try that shit, herd immunity, but he didn't want anybody to have vaccination. He's just like, yeah, let them see. We'll just pack them all and let them die. Well, I wonder how many more. I mean, over 500,000 people. You know, say he was a real hard ass. I mean, he already, hundreds of thousands already that had been caused by. It's going to magically go away, and all that other crazy shit. Okay, but what if no, we ain't even going to do any of that. It's the state's problem. Let the hospitals, let the states take care of the hospital. You know what? This place would be like the biggest graveyard in the freaking world. So, I don't know. He never did enough. He never did enough soon enough. And now we're here. Oh, come on. Now, see, this is Fox News. The Biden revenue plan includes marriage penalty, putting some couples at a significant disadvantage, expert says. Some earners would find themselves in a higher bracket if they got married. Yeah, that's always been the case. That's always been the case. Don't let this bullshit fool you. And this is written by Brittany DeLay. D-E-L-E-A. Did I say something from her about the other day? Yeah, as far as the writer. So, President Biden's plan to raise revenue by increasing taxes on higher income individuals and households appears to have a catch. It may penalize married couples. The president has been clear all along that families earning up to $400,000 would not be the target of a tax hike, but it was unclear whether there would be a lower income threshold for individual filers. Flyer filers. So if you fly, you fly. Something like that. Psaki, I like that name, Psaki, gave the same answer when asked for clarification by a reporter on Monday. Individuals who earn a lesser amount could be affected. However, if they are part of a couple filing joint that reports a cumulative income of $400,000 or more, that means some individuals may wind up being hit with the tax hike because they are filing jointly, whereas if they filed as individually, they would not be above the specified threshold. It doesn't matter. See, these people, they write all this stupid shit, and they don't do the math. Do the math. Every tax table from the time I was yay high to a grasshopper. If you could picture me as yay high to a grasshopper. Okay? This drives me nuts. Yay high. Individuals always paid higher taxes than people that were married. Married filing jointly, okay? It was like single, right? Head of household. Married filing separately. Married filing jointly. Right? And I think that was it. So, like, what are they talking about? Head of household got a little bit of better break than single. Married filing separately got a little better break. Married filing jointly. So it doesn't matter. You got... Oh! Get your head out of your ass, woman. So if you want to read the rest of that stupid article, Fox Business 2 days ago. It says, Forbes, who would be the biggest losers from Biden's tax hikes? The rich. You know what? Here they go from, these corporate taxes are going from 23 to 28%. Corporations were paying 28% just a few years ago. And it seemed like they were doing okay back then. What is this? Oh, this is sick. Okay, Nike sues MSCHF, the creators of sneakers with human blood, better known as Satan's shoes. I'm looking for the Satan worshippers outside, so I didn't want. They might run over and go buy a pair. The footwear is already out of stock on the brand's website. Okay. Oh, this article was translated from our Spanish edition using AI. Yeah, AI. You know what AI is? Artificial intelligence. Technologies. Errors may exist due to this process. Hey, it's just like, speech to text. Text to speech. Alexa still calls Mon Valley Radio Moon Valley Radio. Alexa, turn on Mon Valley Radio. Moon Valley Radio is on. Right on. Try it sometime. It's funny as hell. Here's what you got to do. If you want it on your Alexa or Echo product, you have to go to Amazon's website and log in. Okay? And then in the search at the very top, search Mon Valley Radio. MON space Valley space radio. And then you'll see a little thing come up. Icon. Click on that and then put enable. Click on enable and then it's enabled. Okay? And then in your Alexa Echo, and you say, Mon Valley Radio, start. Alexa, start Mon Valley Radio. And it'll play all the shit that's on Mon Valley Radio. So that's how you do that. We're all over the place. We're like diarrhea. We're just like trying to get everywhere. But we are on all the Amazon Alexis and Echo products. If you have it in your brandy new car, you can play us in your car. Okay. MSCHF is a collective of artists who launched the Satan shoes on the market, which are inspired by the silhouette of the Nike Air Max. 97. However, in addition to this fact, footwear has caused controversy on social networks for having 60 cubic centimeters of red ink with a drop of human blood on the sole, donated by members of the collective. Oh. Yeah. A pendant in the shape of a pentagram and a verse from the Bible on the side, like 10:18, which Luke at 10:18, it says like, okay, which says, I saw Satan fall the lightning from heaven. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven, okay? Now that's the Spanish translator. That's not, okay. Anyway, now the sports shoe brand Nike is suing for trademark infringement and image damage. The Satan shoes were a collaboration of the startup MSCHF and the rapper Little Nas X, interpreter of Montero, Call Me By Your Name, which are already out on the website with a value of almost 20,000 Mexican pesos. So get your Mexican pesos together. And I'm running over. Oh, geez, okay. These Satan shoes got me, I'm telling you what. So anyway, it's time to wrap it up, folks. I had a ball. I had a lot of fun, okay? I didn't have a ball. I hadn't had a ball since I was a kid, so. Well, anyway, okay, let's say goodbye to the radio people. Well, radio people, you can watch your Mo. Watch. There you go, see? Anyway, the Mo Soul R&B show is on. Motown. Motown is on till 1:30. And then you got music for ladies only. The greatest female stars of all time singing your favorite hits. So you can just sit back, relax, kick your shoes off, grab a glass of wine or some tea or whatever the hell you drink. And that's it. So we're going to say goodbye to these people, say goodbye to these people, play the music to these people, and say goodbye to you. You guys have a good day. It was really nice. Where's my thing at? Here's my ticker. And I go like this and say goodbye. Goodbye. Be careful, man. Don't get that Rona. So, anyway, that's the way that goes.